Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be here. This is our 2021 Gift of Health Gala. Thank you for joining us. It's actually our 25th gala put on by the hospital. So we are so excited to have you here because it's because of you as supporters and those that came before us that we're able to be celebrating that 25th. So thank you for joining us. I think we have a very good evening in store for you that will be meaningful and have a few surprises, I hope. My name is Kathy Bork. I am the Executive Director of the Great Plains Healthcare Foundation. And you know what? My purpose is to help you make a difference. Because our mission here at Great Plains Health for the foundation is to help our donors create a difference in the life of a patient, to make that patient experience better. When we're talking about patients, we're not talking about some number or statistic, are we? We're talking about my family, we're talking about your family, we're talking about our friends sitting at the tables with us tonight, our community, our neighbors, and everyone in western Nebraska, Colorado, and Kansas. So our mission is very important, and it's because of supporters like you that we can continue to carry on that mission. Because you know what? We believe that big city healthcare should be available right here in rural Nebraska. You know, I have been with the foundation and Great Plains Health for over 12 years now. And I can tell you that I am proud to say I am one of us. You are one of us, because this is our hospital. In that 12 years, we've seen tremendous growth and evolution. And there's people here that have been here way longer than I have that have seen a lot more than that. But I think we would all agree that the last 12 months has pushed us to change at an even faster pace. You know, COVID-19 created us these examples and these ways of doing business different and going about ways different, and it actually created some good things. For us here in the hospital, it helped us learn new ways of doing business. And part of that is due, in fact, because we are still an independent healthcare system. When you're independent, you can be more creative when you want to be. You can be more innovative. You can come up with quicker solutions that can be implemented, sometimes even the next day. That independence depends so much on you and your contributions and your continued support. So thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so glad you're here. As I'm saying thank you to you, our partner in health, I also want to recognize all of our other partners in health that helped us get to where we are tonight. For our platinum sponsors, we have First National Bank of Omaha, Great Western Bank, Nebraska Land Bank, Dr. W. Lee and Lisa Warren, and Wilk Builders. For our gold sponsors, we have Orlin and Nancy Fallhaber, Doctors Freitas and Vuksanovich, Great Plains Foot and Ankle, Sandhill State Bank, and Snell Services. And for our silver sponsors, we have Credit Managed Services, Paul and Connie Hibner, the Clark Anderson Partners, Leland and Kathy Poppy, Dr. Richard and Donna Raska, Hub International, John and Misty Robertson, and Western Nebraska Bank. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention all of our live auction donors that helped by donating things. You will see all of these people later tonight in our live auction. It is open right now, but we will be closing it during the evening, so get your max bids in early there. And then I also want to take this moment to thank all the people that donated for the silent auction and also the food and everything that we gave to our donors. Who knew that Lisa Warren is actually a private chef? And we had Gary Superfoods donate all the meats and cheeses, double dips, ice cream, donated the chocolate-covered strawberries. Hub International is actually sponsoring our super silent auction, and the way that works is that you get put in a drawing for $1,000 if you buy it now on one of those. And then our food donors, Pal's Brewery and the Cedar Room. Plus, I want to thank Lisa over at Prairie Friends and Flowers. She did a lovely bouquet for us tonight as well that was donated, as well as other people who gave us discounts around town to really put on this event. So thank you for all of that. Now I want to introduce Mr. Greg Kuroga. Greg is our auctioneer and MC for the evening, but more importantly than that, he is your navigational guide on how to get through tonight's event. Greg?
Wow, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. It's an honor to be here with you tonight. And it is my honor to be here with all of you watching at home as well. As Kathy said, my name is Greg Quiroga. I have the honor of being our MC, our auctioneer, and fundraiser this evening, and I'm excited to be here with you. I'm coming to you live from my home studio, so forgive me if at any point during the show our dog decides to make an appearance or make himself known. His job is to let everybody know that he exists. And I know that this is all a little bit different, and we appreciate you coming along with us on this virtual journey to support the Great Plains Hospital Foundation. The foundation supports the hospital by providing equipment and services that otherwise would not be in the budget. And tonight, we are looking for your help to support the Great Plains Healthcare Foundation's work. And even though we can't see you in person, we can see your support made real. Tonight's show is an interactive affair. So for us to see you, you need to get registered on our giving and bidding platform. So either find the HandBid app and download it on your smartphone or your tablet, or create an account at find it, create an account, and then find our auction, GPH Gala. Or if you want to just make an easy gift, text GPH Gala to 91999. But if you find the HandBid app, that is where you can make pledges in our Fund a Need. That's where you can bid on our live and silent auction items. And we have a fantastic slate of auction items for you to bid on. So make sure you check them out. Now would be good, because the live auction items have been open for a while already. And in a couple of instances, I'm looking off at the auction over here, like the Dismal River Golf, for example, already has 17 bids on it. You're already being outbid. So get on the stick and go get registered. That's also where you can purchase lottery tickets. Lottery ticket sales are only open until 6:30, so you got a little bit of time left, but if you want to be in the lottery tonight, get on it. We have a great show lined up for you tonight, and I'm looking forward to doing great work for GPH together. So right now, I hope that you are well situated. You have a glass of something special, maybe paired with some delicious dishes, because it is my honor to introduce the chairman of the board of directors of the Great Plains Hospital Foundation, Leland Poppy.
Thank you, Greg. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Share the Love, the Gift of Health Gala 2021, which is for the benefit of the Great Plains Healthcare Foundation. This is our first ever virtual gala, and quite frankly, I kind of hope it's our last, but this will be a good event. We always like to see everybody's pretty face, so that's our preference, is to be able to see you, but we're going to go this route, and I think it's going to work great. I've been the chair of the Great Plains Healthcare Foundation for a couple of years, been serving on the board for 9 years, and I have a passion for the foundation and will share some of those history and the things that we've had evolved in our family as to why it's such a passion for us. Next, we're going to have a message that'll be shared from us by Nancy Fallhaber. Nancy's on our board. She's the chair of our Legacy Circle, and she's also served on this gala committee, so we appreciate everything that Nancy's done. Nancy's going to give us a message, and so we'll start with that, and here's Nancy.
Thank you so much for coming to the gala tonight. So glad to have you here. I am Nancy Fallhaber. I am head of the Legacy Circle and on the board. I am a local realtor with Coldwell Banker here in North Platte and have been for many years. One of my passions is allowing people to come back to North Platte and wanting to stay in North Platte. Many of the people that we have had come to North Platte over the last year especially have been from larger cities. They grew up maybe in Denver and just decided that they did not want to live in the big city anymore, but they still want the services that they are given in those big cities. We are extremely fortunate to have those services to offer them here. We have a large number of specialists. Our hospital is growing on a daily basis, and we are very lucky to have those people coming to North Platte and wanting to stay here to help us grow our community. The foundation is able to go above and beyond what the hospital may be able to provide through your donations. By being able to have those extra funds, there are items that sometimes the nurses, physicians are wanting to be able to have in their departments, but it's not in the budget. So through the foundation, we're able to provide those items. Thanks again for joining us this evening. Have a wonderful time, and I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Thank you, Nancy. As Nancy said, resources are helping Great Plains Health, but it really boils down to improving the lives of the patients that are in our hospital. And as Kathy mentioned, those patients are our neighbors, our friends, family. They get to have the benefits of a strong community hospital. And that Great Plains Health is a community hospital. It's not Mel's hospital, it's our hospital as a community. So it is ours. We need to make sure that it continues to be successful. And that's what we're doing here tonight. Tonight I wanted to share a couple of items, as I mentioned, the passion that I have for the foundation. And that comes back to really family events and the times that we utilize the services of Great Plains Health. I'll go back 30 years. My mom was diagnosed with colon cancer at the time. And at that time, there was not the services in North Platte. She had treatments in Omaha, so it was long trips to Omaha and longer trips back that went through those treatments. Those went successful, but 11 years later she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And it was at that time that she was treated at the Callahan Cancer Center. And we went through those treatments with her, and eventually she was told that the cancer was not slowing down. As I reflect back on those times, although it was hard times, but when I look at a local community hospital with the support and the resources that we had here, having those times with her, the time that was limited and just cherished times, were more important than anything because they weren't traveling to Omaha or to Denver for treatments. It was a few years after that my wife Kathy, almost a decade ago, over a decade ago, got good news. She went in and had the good news that she had breast cancer. And so that was a bit of a shock, but she got treatment at the Callahan Cancer Center, surrounded by friends and family. There was a lot of lighthearted stuff. Some of you have heard the stories of what some of the friends did, but it was just a great environment to go through those treatments, having positive family, positive friends, and a support group right there handy. Because after she got through the treatment, she got also the good news that she was cancer-free, and that's been the good news ever since. So that's what we're here today. We're looking for that good news. First of all, the good news that you do have cancer, because the best time to find that is early. And so if you know that it's there, you can beat it, and your success is better by being there early. So we're talking about good news, finding out right away, and then also to have that good news that you're going to be clear of cancer. And that's what we're looking for, is the best equipment with the PET scanner that's out there, so our family, friends, and everybody in our community overall, like a regional community, can hear that good news that first of all they have cancer and then they're cancer-free. So that's what we're trying to accomplish tonight, focused on the PET scanner, and we'll get that done, and Greg's going to give us more details on how you can support the cause.
Thank you, Leland. Those are moving stories, and we all appreciate you sharing them with us. Your wife and your mom's bravery in the face of the battles they've had to fight is inspiring. And I have to say, for all of us, we're living in pretty amazing times when Leland can say that a cancer diagnosis is good news, right? But it is in the sense that the earlier you get that detection, the better a chance you have of defeating cancer. And tonight we're looking to you to help Great Plains Health raise enough money to get a PET scanner that delivers that good news of early detection, and then the really good news of being cancer-free. And the battles, these battles of fighting cancer are all too familiar for all of us. Everyone watching our show tonight knows someone who has been put into the battle of their lives against cancer of one form or another. It is thanks to the incredible advancements in science and the amazing work done at Great Plains Health that stories of battling cancer are now stories of survival, of triumph, of overcoming. The team at the Callahan Cancer Center does amazing work each and every day. Cancer does not wait, even in a pandemic. And throughout the last year, the team has continued to provide world-class care and support for patients who need it most. In just a few moments, you're going to have the opportunity to support that work simply by making donations. And we've got a variety of levels for you. If you go and look at our donation page, you can see we've got a bunch of different levels at which you can make donations. $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500 on down. You can enter custom amounts because we have a gift level that is going to work for each and every one of you watching right now. I guarantee it. I guarantee there's a level that matches your capacity with your commitment, because if you don't see a level that works for you, you can enter a custom amount. I already see one group wanted to do $4,000, so they pledged $1,000 4 times. Woohoo! Make sure, though, that you're registered and ready to participate, because in a few moments, we're going to get to our fundraising in earnest. Every donation you make is going to help support the team at the Callahan Cancer Center. And if you should ever have to face the challenge, or as Leland says, the good news of a cancer diagnosis, you have a huge support system at the Callahan Cancer Center. The team of nurses, doctors, and specialists at Callahan are there for you when you need them the most in ways you can't even imagine. So tonight, we want you to be there for them. And to give you inspiration, we'd like to introduce you to some of the stellar staff at the Callahan Cancer Center.
My name's Tammy Nemeth. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for over 25 years now. Worked in oncology for about 15 of those years. So when I first started nursing, I worked in med-surg and had some experience with cancer patients at that time. It's really become my passion, where those are the patients that I still love, enjoy taking care of, along the journey to see them, and just any little step that we can help them with, make their day brighter, is rewarding for me.
I'm Sally Lindenberger. I've been a nurse at Great Plains Health since 2005, and I moved to the Cancer Center in 2010, and really hadn't had much experience with cancer. I'd been in the Cancer Center about 3 years, and my mom's husband was diagnosed with esophageal cancer. Literally about 2 months later, my husband was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. December 18th, John passed, so almost 5 months to the day. The people in the Cancer Center have become my second family. I knew this was going to happen. Because they understood. They didn't blink at the fact that I didn't come home for 6 weeks. And they were so supportive. It was amazing. And feel like I have really just found my niche, because if I have to go through that, what's the point if you don't give back? So I celebrate with the ones that we get to cure, and I cry with the ones that we don't.
My name is Maggie Carson. Cancer has been involved in my life numerous times. It all started when I was a freshman in high school. My mom came home after I got off school and said, I have breast cancer.
I'm Kathy Henriksen, and we are sisters. When our mom was going through cancer, she made it very clear that our faith was in the Callahan Cancer Center and the services that we have here in North Platte. We asked if she wanted to go someplace else, and she always said, no, I'm here, I'm with my family, I'm with my friends. This is where our support is, not just for her, but for us. And these are where the physicians work and live and care for the people that live here, and I believe in them.
My dad was then diagnosed with colon cancer when I went to college. So we've both made it through the journeys of our parents being diagnosed with cancer, not only one time, but unfortunately 2 times for the both of them. 11 years later from Mom's initial diagnosis, she was diagnosed again with a different type of cancer called CLL, chronic lymphocytic leukemia. And this time she was too ill for treatment.
they cared for our entire family up until the end for Mom. So I don't think that I would be the nurse that I am today, in the profession that I am in today, if it wasn't for walking this path with my parents.
I am now the dosimetrist here at the Cancer Center, so I do the radiation therapy planning. I don't think I'd have to explain to my mom why I do what I do. She would know exactly why I do it. And it's going through their process and giving back to the community. And she would be supporting me 100% of the way.
I would like people to know that when they have a diagnosis of cancer, that they have a huge support system at Great Plains Health. We have case managers and chaplains and physicians and specialty doctors. We have so much to offer.
Hi, I'm Avinash Passam, one of the medical oncologists. I've been here almost 4.5 years now. I like the vision of the hospital, providing care not just to the local community, but also all these small places that are all over Nebraska. Their care shouldn't be compromised just because they're living in a rural place. That's what we're striving to do.
If we did not have the Cancer Center here, patients would be traveling so far. By not having to travel and to stay close to home for cancer care, they can still come for treatment. If they feel up to it, go back to work. If their children are in school, they can juggle that schedule and still get home with school and not have to be, traveling a long ways and come back to meet those needs.
It seems like we're in the middle of nowhere, but there's a lot of people that live in the middle of nowhere. And to have the support here is, I can't even put words to how valuable that is.
You are never in the middle of nowhere when you have a team of caring, committed caregivers like that on your side, providing a combination of quality of treatment and quality of life of being able to have local access to such good care. And now, this is it, right? This is the magic moment. This is why we are all here, gathered together right now to support Great Plains Health, to support the Callahan Cancer Center, to support a healthcare system that cares. And tonight, we are aiming to raise money for a new PET scan machine, a machine that will have a direct impact on the quality of life and care for every patient who ever sets foot in it. And every donation you make will have a direct impact. Every donation you make will enable Great Plains Health to continue to innovate and care safely. And the pledges have been coming in. We can see already that we have Joanna Markovich pledged $1,000 2 times for $2,000. And Snell Services donated $1,000 4 times, got $4,000. Thank you, Snell Services. Tom and Robin Legel donated $1,000 in for $1,000. Yes, we appreciate you. Everyone else, now is the time. Get those donations coming. Get those donations coming. We have in the $500 donation category, Rebecca Tiedemann donated $500. Thank you, Rebecca. And Monica Lynch donated $500. Thank you, Monica. We appreciate you. Keep those donations coming, everybody. If you haven't yet, download the Handbid app. Or you can text GPH Gala to 91999. Again, remember, find the Handbid app on your smartphone or your tablet, create an account, and find our auction, GPH Gala. That is where you can make donations, or you can text GPH Gala to 91999. Again, 91999. But then let's go back to the donations, because donations have been coming in, and we've been getting donations at all sorts of levels. We have Charles Schneider donated $250, and Renee Engler donated $250, and James Smith donated $250, and Lori Schoenholz donated $250. And Lori, if I got your last name wrong, I apologize. It's coming from the best place. I mean that. I just, here we are getting to know each other virtually, and it's always a challenge this way. Keep those donations coming. Every donation makes a difference. Every donation. Judy Combs, Wendy Ward, Judy, we see your $100 donation. Wendy, we see your $100 donation. We appreciate every gift that you make does great work on behalf of Great Plains Health. And as you saw, the work that you're doing helps the staff at Great Plains Health do great work, and also is going to help patients, future and current, access to a new PET scan machine that's going to do great work. Keep those donations coming, because every donation you make empowers the staff at Great Plains Health. Work that saves lives and transforms families like we're about to see in this video from Kay Uphoff and Amberly Martin.
Cancer can take me or I can take it.
My name is Amberly Martin, and I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer at the age of 28 years old.
I am Kay Uphoff, and Amberly is my oldest daughter, who I'm very, very proud of. And I was diagnosed this year, breast cancer, stage 2. I've had a wonderful support team, and this place is great. They've just done a wonderful job for both of us, I think. When Amberly was diagnosed, I wanted her to have the big hospital.
You can do it all right here at the Callahan Cancer Center. It kind of kept my life somewhat normal, because I could be a mom and I could go home and relax and be with my family.
Yes, she never missed a day of work. She says it keeps my mind off of it, and I can see that now. I think it helps you mentally and spiritually, and we are very, very grateful that they have this facility here. We're very grateful for the people that took their time and their money and donated to such a good cause. I feel like it's saved both of our lives. I know this machine is very expensive, but it's worth every penny. I knew I had cancer already, and I knew I had breast cancer. But did it get someplace else, you know? I'm so grateful that they offered me, and I took a PET scan.
It's so important just to have that extra relief.
And it's nice to have it right here in North Platte. Can you put a price tag on life? Or your daughter's life?
Or your mom's.
I kicked cancer's butt.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Amberly. Congratulations on 7 years of remission, Amberly, and congratulations on ringing the bell this past January, Kay, sorry. Thank you. Congratulations. The ringing the bell, Kay, is an amazing feeling, and we are so happy that you got to experience it. We appreciate both of you, and I appreciate you lobbing the pitch for the PET scanner. Everyone watching at home, here we go. Every donation you make is going to help us ensure peace of mind for cancer patients and survivors at GPH. And the pledges, the donations, maybe it's a challenge for people to find the Handbid app and to get it downloaded, because we're not seeing a lot of action yet. We're seeing people not really logging on. We do see that there are lots of opportunities to make donations, but we haven't seen those coming in. So remember, you can text GPH Gala, just like it says below me on the screen, to 91999, or download the Handbid app create an account, and from there you can find our event at GPH Gala. That's GPH, Great Plains Health Gala, Gala. But we appreciate all of you. We want, we've got big goal tonight, right? And it's different not being in person. It's always a challenge to be sitting in front of my computer versus sitting in the room having a good time. And we miss seeing you in person. Trust me, this is nowhere near as fun as being able to look at you and say, hey, who wants to donate right now? But that's what we're asking, is who wants to make a donation right now, because we need your help raising enough to purchase the PET scanner. And so what we'll do is we'll give everybody a chance to find the HandBid app, to create an account, to find our auction at GPH Gala, to get logged in and registered and make donations, because I don't doubt your capacity or your commitment. What I am concerned about is that we have a lag in logging on right now. So I want to give everybody time to do that. So continue to make donations. I'm going to do my best. I promise you this. I will honor and acknowledge every donation that we get while we're on our stream tonight, because in a few moments, we are going to get to our auction, where you can also going to make sure that you're registered and can participate in that, because if you're not logged in and registered to bid, you're going to find it hard to bid in the auction tonight. But first, maybe let's take a little moment, give you some musical background so that while you're finding the HandBid app and getting logged in and registered, you can enjoy local hometown talent Wade Odell, who's going to perform a selection from the opera The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there where they all live, unaware what I'd give, what I'd dare, just to live one day out there. Out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the sun. Taste a morning out there like ordinary men who freely walk about there. Just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent
Wow. Wow. What an awesome performance. Thank you, Wade. And now, everyone watching at home, it is time for our auction. And like everything else in this past year, our auction is going to be just a little bit different. You still get to bid on awesome auction lots in real time against your fellow Great Plains Health Foundation supporters. Only now you get to do it on your phone, your tablet, or computer. So once again, if you haven't already, download the HandBid app, create an account, find our auction, GPH Gala, because that is where you are going to need to be in order to be able to bid in real time against your fellow GPH attendees. So you should go start bidding. If you haven't registered, register. And if you have registered, go start bidding because your competitors sure have. The live auction's been open for a little while. You're already behind the curve on some of the items. But the good news is that there's still time for you to get ahead of the curve. A few words about bidding online in our auction this evening. When an item closes, it is done. There's no opening it back up. There's no making accommodations for last second bids. So do not wait until the last second to bid. It is better to get your bids out there early. In fact, if you set up an auto bid, auto is going to be your best friend and bid on your behalf up to that bid. And so with that, let's start with auction lot number 1, Nebraska Land Days. 2 people enjoy full access to Nebraska Land Days, Nebraska's premier music festival and rodeo. Taking place June 16th to the 19th this year, you're going to have 2 tickets to every Wild West Arena event. 3 days of the Buffalo Bill Rodeo, including the championships. Taps and tunes, enjoy tasting some of the best beer while enjoying live music by Big Dan and the Jelly Stingers. But best of all, tickets to both of the big concerts, Luke Combs and Toby Keith, held over from last year. These are the shows North Platte has been waiting for 2 years now. And one night, you get to choose which night. Could be rodeo, could be the shows. Either way, you get club access, which means you get free drinks all night. And club access, usually only available to sponsors who pony up over $4,500. And I believe that you can get our opening bid's worth of free drinks in and of itself. So the opening bid on this is at $600. Let me bounce over and see where we are at, because right now we are looking for our first bid. I can't believe we have no bids on the Nebraska Land package. Let's take a leave. It's got to do me a little refresh here. Make sure I'm in the right place. Nebraska Lands, yes. Opening bid, market values at $1,200. Opening bids at $600. Let me set this other place on my computer up so we can see new bids as they come in. Auction activity is set to roll, and now we're just looking for you. So the concert's sold out, right? Can't find the concert, can't get tickets to the concert. Just our opening bid of $600 alone is below the market value, well below the market value of what this is. So this is your chance to enjoy world-class rodeo concerts and the best rodeo and music festival. And look, I come from a hometown. Joe Jodel Hill is now in. I don't think that's on this package. That's on a different package. It's fun though that we get updates on everything we see it happening in real time in our little auction. So Jodel Hill, congratulations on winning item 919. I'm being the leader in the clubhouse at 910566. Right now, what we're looking for is somebody who wants to go to Nebraska Lands. I grew up in a small town that had the oldest continuous rodeo in in all of the California. California got some good country, you believe, in rodeo, you believe it. And there's nothing quite like watching world-class rodeo up close and personal. And really, this is your opportunity, your chance to get in. And so what we'll do then, because we don't want to maybe what we're doing is having a little bit of a hard time getting into the app, or maybe you don't want to go to Nebraska Lands, which I have a hard time believing, given the fact that the concert's been sold out and it's going to have a hard time finding these tickets, because right now we're at the buy it and sell it for profit range anyway. So we'll leave this open. We're not about to close this out and say move on. No, we'll leave this open. I know that we'll check in on it later. We'll come back at the end of the auction and check and see if we've got any bids. And if not, then, here we go. People jumping in now. Brandon and Terry Kelleher bid $600. They're in on Nebraska Lands. Woohoo! And now that just means that we're looking for someone. Now we've established that Brandon and Terry want to go. Now what we're trying to find out surprised if anybody else wants to bid against them. So it's just taken us a little while to get the hang of it and find the app. Remember, we're on the Nebraska Lands package right now, Nebraska Lands VIP, and currently Brandon and Terry trying to look too many places to do too many things. I look forward to the day when it's just you, me, and bitter paddles, but right now it's a lot of technology happening all around us. And here we go, because Brandon and Terry are currently our leaders in the clubhouse. We're looking to see if we're giving everybody a chance to come to their senses and see if anybody else wants to go to Nebraska Lands, because if not, what we're going to do is give Brandon and Terry the chance to win this item outright with a single bid. That's like a pinch hitter coming into the game, taking one swing and hitting the home run that wins it all. But here's how we're going to do our auction tonight then. Here's how we'll do our auction. Here we go. Marcia Bauman just jumped in at $625. Apparently what I'm seeing is that you have the opportunity to change your bids. As Rick Bork is in for $650. We're getting the hang of it. We found it on the app, people. Now we're ready to go. So the question is now back to you, Brandon and Terry, is that first bid just a sympathy bid to get us started? Or do you really want it? Because if you really want it, I got words. And the words are, now is the time for you to jump back in and bid Todd Halvety is in for $651. Oh my gosh, we're doing $1 increments. Amanda Miller in for $652. Maybe, just maybe, we should have set the increments higher than $1. Maybe, just maybe, because now people are gaming the system and bidding $652. Do I hear $653? Or maybe, just maybe, set the bar high and make other people work for it and say maybe like $653 or $700 there we go. Todd Halauty's in $655. Hey, we'll take it, Todd. Keep those, everybody, let's go. Keep the bids coming, because here we go. What you're going to do, though, is I'm going to warn all of you Marcia's in at $662. Big jump there. Thank you, Marcia. Marcia Bauman in at $662. Here's what's going to happen, though. Here's what's going to happen. When we do finally get to the end, if you're playing the $1 game with each other, what you're going to find is that somebody is going to lose over $1 when they could have just put up 25 or 50 and made it more challenging for everybody else and easier for themselves. So let's get those. Here you go. Keep those bids coming. And we're at 600, and we're currently at $670. Yes, as Todd pushed it up to $670. Thank you, Todd. We're currently at $670. And I see intent there. You've got the bids. You're in the game. You're playing with us. I appreciate that. So Marcia, now is your chance. Amanda, oftentimes, just like in the game of golf, it takes more than one swing to bid it, and I appreciate that you've taken 2 swings at us. Do we have a third? Can we get a third? Todd is currently our winner, but hasn't won yet at $670, and we're setting pace for how the rest of the show is going to go as Hector Ortiz comes in at $700. Thank you, Hector, for taking the big swing. We appreciate that. Now, can we get somebody, say like $725 or $750 or even $800? Yes. Keep those bids coming. Because what we're eventually, and I'm not asking for the countdown timer yet, I'm just warning everybody out there that what's going to happen is eventually we're going to have a countdown timer, and it's going to count down for you, and it's going to tell you exactly how much time there is left as Marcia back in, takes a third swing at $714. Welcome back, Marcia. Good to see you again. Okay, Amanda. Amanda pushed it to $700, and Hector was at $700. And Todd, so Marcia's currently our leader in the clubhouse. Now looking for Todd or Amanda or Hector to jump back in. It's never too late until it's too late. So don't be late. Now come on, bid, as we see. The vanity, we've got bids going on all the other live auction items. I appreciate everybody who's bidding on those other auction items as well. Sarah, I see you running off on that. As Amanda Miller in at $721 on Nebraska Land Days. Keep those bids coming. Because here's what we're going to do. I feel like we've given everybody who's been bidding on this ample opportunity to really swing for the fence on this. And you've all done great work. I'm not making any value judgments, but now here it is. Let's put up a countdown timer. There's 30 seconds left because y'all seem to be waiting for the last second. So here it is. The last second is 30 seconds from now. So yes, no, maybe so, fair warning, or off we go. You got to get those bids in. If you've been waiting for the last second to bid on Nebraska Lands, then here it is. Keep those bids coming, because because when it closes, and it's going to close in 10 seconds, it is done. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lot number 1 is sold. We're going to give this a second because there's a little bit of latency between when I say it and when you hear it. So we're going to give this a second to propagate through the internet. Easier for me to say than it to do. And while we're doing that, I will move ahead and talk about lot number 2. But I'm just like you. I'm curious. I want to come back and check on lot. Oh, sorry, you're up here, not down there. I want to come back and check on who won lot number 1. But right now, let's talk about lot number 2, the Dismal River Golf Club. This is an opportunity for 4 people to enjoy a weekend getaway to one of the top 100 courses in the United States. Make your way to Mullen, home of the Dismal River Golf Club, where you're going to spend 1 night, 2 days in 2 rooms, each a double king. All the amenities you could ask for: walk-in showers, flat screen TVs, direct TV, access to the whole resort, outdoor pool, hot tub. They even have a 4-season whiskey and cigar patio. Enjoy dinner one night in their gourmet restaurant, and of course, golf. 1 round of golf for all 4 of you on either of Dismal River's 2 championship golf courses, the Jack Nicklaus designed white course or the Tom Doak designed red, plus breakfast in the next morning. Similar package like this did really well a few years ago, sold for something like in the range of $1,700. And currently, we see that the bidding has been off and running. So let's check in. Paulette Stefka kicked us off at $800, and then Tanner Patera bid $850, and then Paulette came in back at $851, and Tanner was in at $875, and Paulette at $876, and Tanner said, I can play that game, and went $878, and then Corey Johansson says, oh, I see it at $879, and then Tanner at $880, and then Corey at $881, and then Tanner at $888, and Corey at $889, and then Tanner at $893, and Corey at $894, and Tanner at $909. Paulette came in at $915, Jeff James in at $975, Tanner back in at $999, Corey Johansson at $1,000, and then finally Carrie said, you know what gives? I do. Carrie Givens in at $1,500, and then Rick Bork bid $1,550, and the bidding kept rolling from there. Because, you gotta give me a second, I gotta reload. Rick Bork in at $1,550, and then Carrie Givens in at $1,950, and Carrie Givens, currently our leader in the clubhouse, at $1,950. We're looking for I don't know, 1,951 or maybe 2,000 or maybe 2,100. This is your chance. This is your chance to get away for, Carrie Givens in at 1,950. Looking for 2. Go 2. Bid 2. Now 2. 1,950 is bid, now looking for 2. Go 2. Bid 2. Now 2. 1,950 is bid, now looking for 2. Go 2. Bid 2. Carrie's our leader right now on the Dismal River Golf. Easier for me to do than you to enjoy. Easier for me to say than you to enjoy. I mean, easier for you to enjoy than me to say. Carrie's in at 1,950, looking for 2. Go 2. Bid 2. Now 2. Carrie is our leader in the clubhouse at $1,950. Seems like we've given everybody a chance to bid on this one. Everybody wanted this one, and the bidding was hot and heavy. Carrie's currently our leader in the clubhouse. Let's give everyone a chance to decide that they want to try and steal it away. Although, Carrie, you could always set your max amount, and then that would take care of, make sure nobody sneaks it out from under you. But let's set up the 30-second countdown timer. 30 seconds left on lot number 2. Your chance to get away. 4 people, get an overnight getaway, enjoy some amazing golf without having to suffer the indignities of TSA or flying for hours and hours and hours. Our current leader in the clubhouse, and still we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lot number 2 is sold. Congratulations to our winning bidder on that. Whew. That brings us to lot number 3, the Home Crest Fire Table. Libby Lashley and Swan's Furniture want you to get the most out of your backyard, and Libby wants to get the most out of you for GPH. Libby, former executive director of the Great Plains Health Foundation, left us and immediately purchased Swan's Fine Home, Swan's Furniture, sends us this timber fire table, the ultimate in backyard entertainment hosting, handcrafted and cast from reclaimed wood tables, built to withstand all types of weather. And with the 60,000 BTU burner, it is built to make your backyard a great place to chill without being chilly. Stay warm year-round, and if for any reason this exact table does not meet your stringent specifications, then Libby will do what she does, which is to make you happy. She will work with you to find a table that does. Could be a different size, color, top finish. Libby and her team will take care of you. We'll even deliver it to you locally. The opening bid on this was at $2,000, which, as you know, was half of the retail value. Kathy Pop. Oh, Kathy, I heard that you also had your kitchen renovated recently by another donor to our auction. We'll get to that in a moment. But Kathy Pop is the current leader, bid $2,000 on the fire chat table. Thank you, Kathy. Looking for someone else to come in at 21. Go 21, bid 21 and 21. $2,000 is bid now, looking for 21. Go 21, bid 21 and 21. $2,000 is bid, looking for 21. Go 21, bid 21. $2,000 on the fire table, looking for 2001. And look, maybe it's been the kind of year where you haven't entertained as much as you want to. And for some people, that might be a good thing. But if it's not a good thing for you, then here's the perfect opportunity to kick off entertainment season once again in grand style. Set up your yard so that you have everything you need to be able to entertain and engage people. To be like it's going to be hard when we're getting back together again. Starting conversations. What do we talk about? All the shows we've watched on Netflix. And so you'll have the perfect conversation starter. This excellent fire chat table. It's just built right in. It's a fire chat table. It's already ready for you to start making conversations, right? Kathy is our leader at $2,000, looking for someone else to jump in at $2,001. We've got no other action coming in. Maybe somebody's waiting to the last second. So let's do what we do. Respect our time this evening. Put up the countdown timer. Say there are 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left on lot number 3. And maybe that is the motivation you needed. Maybe you don't want to entertain. Well, you don't have to entertain with the fire chat table. You could just create a great space to go sit outside by yourself and enjoy being in the backyard in style. I see we've got last second bids coming in as we're down to the last 10 seconds. Oh, nothing like waiting until the last second to bid. So here we are, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lot number 3 is sold. I look forward to seeing who the winning bidders are on that, but you see, you're getting the hang of it. You're doing great work. Remember, every bid you make supports the great work of Great Plains Health, great work that is being done by doctors like Dr. Passam and his team.
Someone from outside look at our field, they think it's like we are losing the battle sometimes, but it's actually not. Prevention and diagnosing early is the key. PET scan is a very good screening tool in that sense, so that we know if the disease is limited to where it started versus if it has spread somewhere else.
Sometimes the last scan is that PET scan, and it can be the absolute most important scan for a patient. It's going to stage you. It's going to let you know, hey, your PET scan came clean, you're cancer-free. Those words, I just have goosebumps down my legs. Those are awesome. Those are not only awesome for the patient, they're awesome for the family, they're awesome for us caretakers. We want to tell patients that. So a really good PET scan is peace of mind for the patient and their family.
We really appreciate having the foundation and their assistance to the cancer team.
Providing comprehensive and state-of-the-art cancer care is important, but there's also expenses with that. So to have the foundation's support is a great benefit for our community.
My name is Megan Moore, and I am the chair of the Hero Club Committee here at Great Plains Health. The Hero Club is such an important part of the foundation. It stands for Hospital Employees Reaching Out. Some of the projects that the Hero Club's been able to complete are a heart failure clinic, hemorrhaging carts for our OB unit, and a urology cart for the ER department. One great thing about the foundation, it helps us provide big city care right here in rural Nebraska. 2.5 years ago, my husband had to get a PET scan. It was a scary and dark time in our life. We didn't know what the outcome was going to be. Luckily, we were pretty fortunate that his PET scan came back clean, and we know not everybody has that opportunity. I worked as a nurse on the front lines with cancer patients, and it's so vital to have these PET scanners for these patients to help treat them. I'd like to personally thank you for your generous donation. Our patients will feel it. Now back to Leland and Kathy.
Well, as you can see, our staff here aren't only the ones taking care of our patients, but sometimes they are the patients themselves, which is why truly I believe so many of us are great supporters of what we do here. Just like Megan said, our Hero Club shows that it is everyone's hospital. As Leland likes to say all the time, it's our hospital.
It really is. And the Heroes Club is just amazing. It's one of the most exciting things about being on the foundation, to look at the amount of employees that contribute in the Heroes Club and support our foundation. It's really been one of the highlights of me being involved in the foundation. They get to pick which events or projects that they help fund through their donation. So it really is a great, and appreciate Megan and everybody on the Heroes Club committee. We've got a few more auction items to go, so we're going to kick it back to Greg, because we also have the $5,000 drawing coming up. So we'll go back to Greg now.
Ooh, the $5,000 drawing. Well, if you're holding on for that, we got just a few more auction items. Thank you, Leland. Thank you, Kathy. And thank you, Dr. Passam. And thank you, Megan. You are all heroes in our world. And everyone at home, you have 3 chances left to bid on our live auction items tonight. Up next is lot number 4, the duck hunt. 4 people enjoy a day of guided duck hunting with 2 of Great Plains Health's biggest supporters, Jeff Fapp and Pat Keenan. Jeff, local from the get, McCook High, University of Nebraska, then straight to Edward Jones, where he has been ever since. Pat Keenan, born, raised, lives in North Platte. Only time he left was his time at the University of Nebraska. Currently the managing member of Keenan Management, LLC, hotel and commercial properties. These men know the South Platte River. They know the best blinds, duck calls, you name it. You spend a day hunting duck with Jeff and Pat, and if you can't get any game, it's because you don't have game, friend. They'll take 4 of you out, bag your limit, then go grab breakfast, and maybe, just maybe, give you some financial advice along the way. My financial advice, do not wait until the last minute to bid. You are going to find yourself sorry if you do. Stories about the one that got away are never fun when we're talking about auction items. Melissa Peterka kicked us off at $800. The first bid in on the duck hunt, looking for a bid of, $850, $900. You tell me. There's lots of flexibility and leeway in the bidding app right now, but Melissa's our winning bidder right now. Melissa's currently winning at $800, looking for $850 or $900 or $950 or $1,000. Set your bid where you want it to go. Set the bid as high as you want, but you've got to get in. You've got to be in it to win it, because if you don't, then you're not going to have a chance. We're on lot number 4 in the live auction, the fully guided duck hunt for 4 people. Melissa's currently our leading bidder in the clubhouse at $800, looking for $850 or $900. You tell me, wouldn't it be great? Sean Figgy comes in at $850. Thank you, Sean. Sorry if I got that wrong on the last name. We'll just say Sean F from here on out. Sean F in at $850, looking for $900. Go $900, bid $900. Yes, $900. $850 is bid now, looking for $900. Go $900, bid $900. Melissa, this is a chance to see if was it a sympathy bid? You just like to get the auction started, or are you trying to bring this one home? Because if you're trying to bring it home, I need you to get on the phone phone, dial it in, and let's go. 89, say $900. Oh, Millie Erickson, new bidder. Welcome in. Thanks for joining the show, Millie. Millie currently with us at $900, looking for $950. Go $950. Bid $950 and $950. Millie's in at $900. Melissa back in at $1,000. Way to load up the big guns, Melissa. Melissa's in at $1,000, looking for $11. Go $11. Bid $11. Now $11. $1,000 is bid now, looking for $11. Go $11. Bid $11. Yes, $11. $1,000 is bid now, looking for $11. Now $11. Bid $11 and $11. $1,000 is bid, looking for $1,001. Looking for $1,001. Wouldn't it be fun now? Bid 1-1 now. Would 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 it be fun now? Bid 1-1. Yes, no, maybe so. Keep those bids coming or off we're going to go. This is your chance to bid $1,100. Yo, here we go, here we go, here we go. Melissa's currently the leader in the clubhouse at $1,000, looking for 11. Go 11, bid 11 and 11. It's like craps. Yo, 11, roll it and win. Looking for $1,100. Seems like we slowed down. We also want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get in on the auction item, get in on this item, get your chance in. So here we go. Melissa is double checking, currently our leader in the clubhouse at $1,000. Millie, Sean, your chance to get back in. If you're waiting for the last second to bid, then let's say this is it and put up our countdown timer. Say there's 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left on lot number 4. Your last chance. Your last chance. I see Kathy is not just being part of the show. She's bidding on things as well. You look cool in those shades, Kathy, but there's 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left to bid on the duck hunt for 4. Last time we checked, Melissa is the leader in the clubhouse at $1,000. Sorry, Melissa is the leader in the clubhouse at $1,000, looking for Millie or Sean to jump back in as we're down to 1 and done. Lot number 4 is done and sold. Whew, okay, here we go. Here we go. Up next, lot number 5. From Mike Fitzgerald and his team at Creative Interiors comes this custom vanity cabinet for your bathroom. Mike and his team are going to give your bathroom a mini makeover, make it look like a whole new space. You get a semi-custom vanity, countertop, sink, faucet, mirror, and lighting. And look, we've all spent probably a little too much time in our homes this past year. And I think we each have a room that we'd like to redo. We'll start with the one that you probably see the most, or sees the most of you anyway. Does not include installation, plumbing, electrical, but they know people if you need help getting this arranged. But Mike and his team, they are good. Creative Interiors, they redid the Pop's Kitchen recently, and they did fantastic work over there. Let's check in on the bidding and see where we are. It's a great time for everything on the internet to hold up. Give me just a second, because there we go. The app took just a second. And here we go. As we get to the bidding, has been fast and furious on this. Tanner Petera kicked us off at $2,300, and then Sarah's in, and then Tanner's back in at $2,351, and then Sarah and Tanner battling back and forth all the way up to $2,475. Sarah in at $2,480, Tanner at $2,481, Sarah at $2,491, Tanner $2,492, Sarah $2,502. We're just like throwing like little jabs at this point. Tanner $2,503, Sarah $2,515, Tanner $2,516, Sarah $2,651. Then Sarah, big shot, $3,101. Tanner back in at $3,151. Sarah, and then Stephanie Wiesen just said, enough of the small stuff, in at $4,051. Current leader in the clubhouse at $4,051, looking for $4,041. Make it 41. Make it easy to make it harder for everyone else and easier for yourself, and bid $4,100. Currently Stephanie Wiesen. Lindsay Peterson in at $4,101. Surefire. Love it. $4,101 is bid now, looking for $4,201. You tell me, where are we going to go next? We got $4,100. Lindsay Peterson's currently winning the vanity at $4,101. Looking, Stephanie, this is a chance to test. Was that one bid? Was that it? Was that the big swing? And that was what it was, because I appreciate it. I appreciate every bid. Sarah and Tanner, I appreciate the battle you all had to get us here. Now it's a matter of who's going to get us home. And by home, I mean you, because you're the one who's going to get to remodel your bathroom with Mike Fitzgerald and his team at Creative Interiors. And, I know it's just a vanity. It's not a full bathroom remodel, but when you get the vanity and the sink and the mirror and the lighting in there, it is going to feel like you have remodeled your bathroom in its entirety, because they do such amazing work. They'll be able to match the paint or make you want to paint the whole thing all the way over. I mean, hey, why not? It's time for a little spring cleaning and spring change. Change is in the air. Can you feel it? I can. Lindsay's currently our leader in the clubhouse at $4,101, looking for 42. Go 42. Bid 42. Now 42. 4101 is bid now, looking for 42. Go 42. Bid 42 and 42. 4101 is bid, looking for 4,002. What you gonna do now? Bid 42. No. 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 What you gonna do now? Bid 42. Then let's put up a fair warning. Give everybody 30 seconds. 30 seconds left to bid on the vanity, the creative ensemble. You get the vanity, the countertop, the sink, the faucet, the mirror, the lighting, the whole 9 yards. It's like a little mini remodel of your entire bathroom. And this is your last chance. Here we are at the last 12 seconds to get in on live auction lot number, oh boy, and then I got lost for a second. Live auction lot number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lot number 5 is sold. And that brings us to, there's some fun action happening on that one for the last second. I don't want to say anything just because I know there's a delay between when I say it and when you hear it. So I just want to make sure that one got exciting at the end there. Let's see, has it sold yet? There's nothing more exciting than watching an auctioneer try to surf the web and talk at the same time, right? As Stephanie Wiesen came in at the last second with a bid of $4,400 and won the bathroom ensemble. Congratulations, Stephanie. Nice move there. And if you've been wondering, people who've been winning items as we go along, well, let's just tell you that Marcia Bauman got the Nebraska land package. Congratulations, Martha. Dismal River, that the bid that Carrie Givens, well, it's a given that held on. She won that as well. The fire chat table. We know that Marcia snuck in at the last second with another bid there. Marcia all over the auction tonight as well. The duck hunt, that held up. Melissa's $1,000 bid held up on the duck hunt. And then, of course, the bathroom ensemble. Just now, we saw Stephanie come in and get that one for $4,400. And then our last auction lot of the night, the Tapatio Springs Hill Country Resort. If you've been watching the Masters, maybe you got a hankering for some golf. And up next, it's a package that's never been before offered in our auction. 2 couples make your way to Bourne, Texas. We've got $500 airfare credit for each couple, $1,000 total, $500 per couple to get you there, to get you to the Tapatio Springs Hill Country Resort, where you'll enjoy 3 nights, 4 days of luxury, and stay in tons of amenities, stay in luxury, private balcony or patio, access to the entire resort. There's a spa. Each credit gets a $100 couple for the spa. You get a $200 restaurant credit for the group, and 2 rounds of golf for 2 on Tapatio's courses. So, or 4 round of golf for 1, or 1 round of golf for all 4 of you. But either way, you could play the courses designed by world-renowned golf course architect Trip Davis. The opening bid on this was at $2,200. And let's jump in and see where things got. Daryl Smith kicked us off at $2,300. And then Kristen Berwick bid $2,350. Now looking for 24. Go 24. Bid 24 and 24. 2,350 is bid. Now looking for 24. Go 24. Bid 24 and 24. 2,350 is bid. Now looking for 24. Go 24. Bid 24. Go 24. It's our last golf of the us. Jane Wilkinson bids $2,400. Now looking for 25. Go 25. Bid 25 and 25. 2,400 is bid. Now looking for 25. Go 25. Keep it alive. Now bid 25. Now keep it alive. Now bid 25. Now keep it alive. Now bid 25. Now keep it alive. Now bid 25. Jane Wilkinson. Oh, Hector comes in. Oh, here we got a lot of action happening here. Jane Wilkinson at 2,400. Karen Kinsley with 2,450. Kristen Berwick in at 2,500. Hector Ortiz also bid 2,500, and Jane's auto bid took it up to 2,550. Now looking for 26. Kristen in at 2,600. Now looking for 27. Go 27. Bid 27 and 27. 2,000. 2,600 is bid now looking for 27. Jane in at 2,650. It counts. Now 27. Go 27. Bid 27 and 27. 2,650 is bid now looking for 27. Go 27. Bid 27 and 27. 2,650 is bid now looking for 27. Go 27. Bid 27. Hey, and look, if the other couple's not watching right now, you can charge them more. They'll never know. We're in a 2,650. Now looking for 27. Go 27. Bid 27 and 27. 2,650 is bid looking for $2,700. Yes, no, maybe so. This is your last chance, or we're gonna, and the thing that once we throw it to the countdown, you know that all bets are off. Anything could happen at the last second, and so you don't want to leave yourself in that position. So if you want back in as nope, 2,650. We're still holding. So we're still holding because Jane, Hector, and Kristen were trying to get into 2,650, but Jane's the winning bid is holding the line as Tracy Dugan comes in at 2,750, and then Kristen Berwick in at $2,800. Game on. Kristen's in at 2,800, looking for 29. Go 29. Bid 29 and 29. 2,800 is bid now, looking for 29. Go 29. Bid 29. 2,008. Oh, Tracy Dugan in at $2,900. Hey, go now 3. Go 3. Bid 3 and 3. $2,900 is bid now, looking for 3. Go 3. Bid 3. Yes, 3. 2,900. 2,950. We'll count it, Kristen. 2,950 now, looking for 3. Go 3. Bid 3. Now 3. Stick with me. Now come bid 3. Now stick with me. Now come bid 3. Now stick with me. Now come bid 3. Now stick with me. Now come bid 3. Kristen Berwick. Tracy Dugan says, forget 3. I'm in at 31. Yes, Tracy's in at 3,100 now, looking for 32. Go 32. Bid 32 and 32. Tracy's in at 3,100, looking for 32. Go 32. Bid 32. Now 32. What you gonna do now? Bid 3-2 now. What you gonna do now? Bid 3-2 now. What you gonna do now? Bid 3-2 now. What you gonna do now? Bid 3-2. Fair warning. Oh, Kristen's in at 3,150. We'll take it. 3,150 is bid now, looking for 32. Go 32. Bid 32 and 32. 3,150 is bid now, looking for 32. 32. Lisa Warren, new bidder. Welcome in. Lisa's in at 3,200 now, looking for 33. Go 33. Bid 33 and 33. 3,200 is bid now, looking for 33. Go 33. Bid 33 and 33. 3,200 is bid now, looking for 3,000. 3,250. Yes, Kristen, I appreciate you, Kristen. You keep making those bids. We're in. Kristen's in at 3,250. Remember, this is for 4 people, 3 nights. 4 days. You're going to have 4 rounds of golf, spa credit. You've got Kristen's in at 3,250. You've got and let's add up the totals, right? You've got $1,000 in airfare. You've got $100 in spa credit for each couple. That's $200 plus $200 restaurant credit. So you're at $1,400 in credit for cash for you to use on this trip. You're bidding 1,000, like you're bidding 3,250, but 1,400 of that's already going to be taken off and to be given back to you in credit once you're back in and on the trip. I mean, we're in at 3,000. Kristen's in at 3,250, looking for 33. Go 33. Bid 33 and 33. Okay, seems like there was a great flurry of activity and then everything slowed down. So let's give it just a second. Does anybody want to jump back in? Because yes, no, maybe so. Before we set the timer, I want to give everybody the fair warning, because then once the timer happens, then it seems like all bets are off. Then it will do. Here we go. Last lot of the live auction. Let's put up the countdown timer. Say there's 30 seconds left on our live auction tonight. This is your last chance to get away to Texas Hill Country and Golf to the Tapatio Springs Resort for 4 people. 20 seconds left as we say yes, no, maybe so. Fair warning, or off we go. This is your last chance to get in and bid us tonight on our live auction this evening. We appreciate all your bids, but especially the bid that wins this one right now as we say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lot number 6 is closed. Woohoo! That concludes our live auction tonight, and you've all done amazing work. You've done amazing work. Before we make one last check of our Fund the Need and see the donations that have come in, let's bring back Leland and Kathy to thank some of our very special supporters and to do that very special drawing, because everyone who was entered has a chance to win, and here to draw the winning name, welcome back Leland and Kathy.
Right, thanks, Greg. Great job. Appreciate everybody bidding on those live auction items. We want to go back and reflect on our sponsors that helped sponsor the event tonight. The platinum sponsors, FNBO of Omaha, Great Western Bank, Nebraska Land National Bank, Dr. Lee and Lisa Warren, and Wilk Builders, LLC.
For our gold sponsors, we had Orlin and Nancy Fallhaber, Doctors Freitas and Vuksanovich, Great Plains Foot and Ankle Specialist, Sand Hills State Bank, and Snell Services.
The silver sponsors, Credit Management, Paul and Connie Hibner, the Clark Anderson Partners, Leland and mostly Kathy Poppy, Dr. Richard and Donna Raska, Hub International, Tanner Patera, and John and Misty Robertson, along with Western Nebraska Bank.
You know, and we definitely want to thank those live auction sponsors. Thank you for giving us some great packages out there. Creative Interiors, First Nebraska Financial Services, and Arnold Insurance Agency, Pat Keenan and Jeff Bapp, Nebraska Land Days, Swan's Fine Home Furniture, Dr. Lee and Lisa Warren.
And we have our super silent auction sponsors that are there also, so we appreciate what they've done, and we also want to thank Scott Odell for underwriting the performances that we are showing tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, I think we're on to the drawing.
I think.
Is that the next item? Okay. Well, we've got the all the tickets in here from everybody that bought a gala ticket.
I'll mix them up for you.
You mix them up? All right.
So you can't look.
Okay, I won't
Close
be
your
looking.
eyes. All right.
All right,
There
so
we
this
go.
is for, what is it, $5? $5?
$5,000.
$5,000.
$5,000.
Okay, let's see if we got one there. I'll let you read it.
Oh, I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, well, okay, here.
Oh, it's Tracy Dugan.
Tracy Dugan.
We like you,
It's a
Tracy.
winner. Congratulations, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. We appreciate that so much.
Congratulations, Tracy. And congratulations to all of our winning bidders. The Great Plains Health Foundation is going to be contacting you in the next few days in regards to your lots. And throughout the show, we've gotten some more donations in our fund of need. So we can bring back a thermometer if we want to see. But at the $1,000 level, we had Joanna Markovitz. Yes, we saw that. I think the majority of the pledges that came in while we've been away have come in. Pam Bourne donated $250. Charlene Schneider donated $250. Renee Engler donated $250. James Smith donated $250. Lori Schoenholtz donated $250. We appreciate each and every one of your donations. We appreciate all. Wendy Dodson, Judy Combs, Wendy Ward, you as well. We appreciate all of you. You've done great work. Keep those donations coming. So look, here's the thing. We got to 23% of our goal this evening, which is good work. We know that there are people out there who are waiting for their opportunity to make a donation. The donation is going to be open for a while, so you can continue to make donations. If you are watching a recording of this show, just know you've got a couple of days from now to go to the GPH Gala on hand bid or to text GPH Gala to 91999. You can make your pledge. You make a donation there. It will have an impact on the great work of Great Plains Health Foundation. It has been my honor my honor to be your MC and fundraiser this evening. Really, I appreciate it. I look forward. Hopefully we can see each other in person and in the not too distant future. But remember, where you go, wherever you go, when you get there, do not forget to use your powers for good. But before you go, we have one last performance for you. The Odell household must be an incredible household to be in, because we saw Wade earlier, and now here is Wade's other half, Aubrey, to take us home. Thank you and good night. Oh, no, we're back to Leland and Kathy. I'm sorry. Hey,
Thank you,
Leland. Hey,
Greg.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys.
Now, before we do that real quick, we did want to mention one more time, the silent auction stays open until Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So feel free to share the YouTube video, feel free to share the auction, all of that with people that may not have been able to make it tonight. So we wanted to keep that open just to give people that option. And like Greg said, the Fund of Need will be open for a while as well. But Leland had some parting words here too. Thanks, Greg. You have done an
Thanks,
amazing
Greg.
job.
Appreciate it. Great job.
Thank you. My honor. Thanks for having me.
We wanted to thank everybody for your support. Again, it's great support in the community and throughout the region. Everybody's supporting Great Plains Health, and we do appreciate that. And that not only comes in the form of cash donations and financial support, but it's also the volunteers that we have. Kathy, we have over 75 volunteers on the different committees that we have throughout the year. It's just great support. And I can't say enough. Being on the board, those people are also ambassadors in our community, so they're out with eyes and ears, and if we hear something, they're always talking well about the hospital, and if there's issues that come up, that's also eyes and ears that we always want to hear, because it is our hospital.
It's our hospital.
So those ambassadors are owners that are in the community. We're going to close our first virtual, and maybe our last, who knows, first and possibly last gala with Aubrey Odell, as Greg said. Aubrey's going to perform a musical on You'll Never Walk Alone, and that was from the 1945 musical of Carousel. So what I'd like to have you do is just listen to the lyrics, reflect back on what we were talking about tonight, because as the song says, you'll never walk alone, and that's what we're doing here tonight. We're keeping quality health care locally, close to home, close to friends, close to family, so when we get those challenges for health reasons or whatever, we're not walking alone. So we want to keep that in mind, and just a couple of minutes you can kind of reflect on that. So I appreciate your help. Thank everybody.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the